He's bull. What? What the fuck? Bruh.
Look at this dude.
Yeah, I know, right? Look at this dude. Starting hella late again. Sorry, it's just been busy, man. Playing catch up. Playing catch up still from last month. But hi, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Phantasy Star Online 2. Let me do a quick last minute audio check here. Phantasy Star Online. Okay, cool. Hit that button. Wait for it to load. And then we're off to the races. There we go. Alright. Let's jump back into it. The world of TSO2. The music. The way the music switches when you're about to log in to like get you more hyped up, you know?
Surprise, motherfucker. He's pulling his cock out.
Holy shit! Didn't see that one coming. Obviously I didn't, you know.
Holy shit!
You guys probably didn't. Yeah, Zara's been upgrading her look. She's been making moves. Making some serious fucking plays. And getting that fashion drip upgrade. Slowly but surely. I'm looking... Like, obviously, yeah, what I'm referring to is that, you know, she has a new outfit, of course. The cape is still from before. But, so I got that new base wear, but I'm still looking for something proper for the arms as well as for the legs. But I haven't seen any, like, leggings or boots that kind of go with this yet. I saw one a long time ago, and I have a screenshot of it, but back then, it was a screenshot I took of a character who was wearing that same base wear, what's on her torso. And they had some really good boots that went with it too, but back then I didn't know how to like check what characters were wearing in the game. I was still very new to the game, so I just have the screenshot, but I don't know the name of the boots they were wearing. Otherwise I would have looked those up, but I haven't seen them again since. So yeah, for now she's still kind of barefoot with this new outfit, unfortunately, but I'll try to find a way to find something for her legs that'll go with it. It shouldn't be too hard. And the arms, I'm using those cuffs for now, but you know, I think I have something better in mind that I've already added to my wanted list. So, her look is, you know, it's coming along, You know, we're making progress there, as you can see. I'm getting the concept to come to life. She's starting to look more and more like herself from FF14, basically. Like her FF14 version, I guess, of Zara, for those who have seen her. There are videos of her, for those curious. If you look hard enough on my VODs channel, you'll find them. But yeah, working on that in the background off stream, so that when we do the waifu playthrough eventually, she's ready. She'll be ready, you know? But for now, we're still doing our first playthrough with Leon, so let's jump back into that. But yeah, I'm happy with the progress so far, though. It's coming along nicely, her outfit. Oh yeah, I think I'm gonna get... There's this really nice pair of, like, angel-looking wings that which she also has in FF14. That I'm thinking of getting her. I'll probably be able to get that soon for her. I'll hopefully be able to afford them soon. What the hell am I doing here? Oh right, I think I added the same look to the auxiliary, of course.
Which quest are you up for?
Alright, back to the story. The Divine Queen of Epic. Yeah, this is where we left off last time. Alright, let's do it. Everything working right? Yeah. Gotta be sure. Chapter 4-2, The Apprentices. Summoned to the desert. The apprentices, huh?
It is here where our stage shifts westward of Coento, to the divine land of Epic. It is a harsh, desert land, with a massive oasis nestled in its center, built upon absolute faith in one true deity. Here, the divine Queen Margareta heard reports of the strife in Coento and its aftermath. Yet these words fell on indifferent ears.
Which brings us to the present, Your Holiness. Coento will likely only grow in prestige.
Yes, understood. Basically, Coento conquered Wayland and squashed its own civil war. Right?
An
Oh,
apt summation. Truly, Your Holiness is blessed with divine acuity.
there's crazy
If I
voice
may
actress.
humbly elaborate, the Crown
Sounds
of
like her.
Coento has written other leaders, seeking their signatures in pacts to destroy the ephemera.
Oh god, there's dust everywhere here, so we're gonna see that fucking flickering effect.
Who, Femera? Oh, yes, those eerie weeds. Why should I concern myself with them? I'm rather sick of all this.
What ails Your Holiness exactly?
Look at Coento hogging all the glory just because they're so ancient. They get a sword maiden and a guardian. But what do we get? I mean, would it kill them to share some of that with us? Look at us! Nothing but desert for miles. Might as well call us the Divine Sand. And whenever anything happens, it's always our god who swoops in and solves everything. No credit to the Queen. I think we need a little drama. Just picture it. The Guardian and the Divine Queen saving Epic from the throes of crisis. Pure inspiration.
Just so. If it pleases Your Holiness, might I offer to attempt conjuring that very guardian?
So she wants to partner up with me to make a nice story of epic proportions.
Conjure the Guardian? Can we do that?
Word has it that the Guardian of Coento is a visitor from a world beyond our own. A might such as that of Your Holiness, Lady Margareta, would more than suffice to summon such a being.
Well, consider my interest piqued. I
Mine
like the
too.
way your mind works, priest. I knew kicking that old boar out and bringing you in was the right idea.
Would that I were worthy of such praise, Your Holiness. I will see to the preparations right away.
Where's this going? A rash of disappearances. November 23rd, 1100 hours, I think it was.
And she looked exactly like Shion?
I zoned out for just a second, so I was like, oh shit.
Maybe that person was the first photoner that came into direct contact with Shion.
That's what I was saying, yeah. I still remember when Shion told us about that. That she took on the form of that person.
Without any records, we can't say for sure. But under the circumstances, that seems like a safe assumption.
Especially since she went by the name Clarissa. Hey, second, have you ever heard Clarissa's voice?
Well, only faintly, but I think Shion's voice was what I heard.
Well, now we don't know.
She had Shion's voice back in my day, too. She did call herself Clarissa, but I just couldn't sense any aura but Shion's. Then again, Clarissa the White clearly wasn't like other cosmogenic arms.
Do we have any records concerning that?
All scrubbed away by Shion. Which I guess means she either thought we wouldn't be able to track anything down, or that we didn't need to. But getting back to the matter at hand, since things have calmed down on Omega, we should start planning our next move there. It looks like we've got 2 more countries where things need taking care of. Ys Artia and Epic.
They seem like they'll be more inclined toward having a dialogue than Wayland. Hopefully we can settle things without going to war.
Let's hope Harriet has a knack for diplomacy. But as long as nothing big is going on, I guess our Guardian has a little downtime.
Hey, alright. Well, so much for
Listen
that.
up. We've got trouble. Yusa's been snatched.
What?
Well, scratch that about calm. What the fuck? What do you mean she was snatched, Affen? What happened?
I genuinely went, what? Like, what do you mean she got snatched?
I barely get it myself. We were just standing around talking when this weird pattern appeared under her feet and she just disappeared.
Oh no, my harem's been broken up. I'm not gonna have a full harem for my dailies anymore. One of the waifus has been kidnapped.
Fuck! Aurora's clean vanished too. Where could they have gone? We'll get searching right away. You start combing the ship, Affen, and get in touch the moment anything turns up. Roger that. Now how could Euclita and Aurora disappear so suddenly like that? And why?
Urgent report incoming, Shao.
Oh wow, we haven't seen this chick in forever. Ever since Zira took over with like support stuff. Good to know she's still here. Brigida.
Brigida? Why's an operator
Brigida.
calling me
Thank you.
directly?
It's about an unfolding situation. We suddenly lost contact with Aika from the Intelligence Bureau.
What the fuck is going on?
Meaning what exactly?
Wait, she's also... Hold on a second. Aika and Euclida are both... They've both been infected by Dark Falls partially. That's the common thread there. That's why they both still have the purple hair color at the end of, you know, the tips of their hair. That's... Yeah, that's the only common pattern that I'm seeing right now between them. Something's up.
I was acting as her navigator when the signal suddenly cut off. However, there's no indication of any anomaly from her logs or our readings on her surroundings.
Yeah, it would be Brigida if there was a D there, I guess, yeah. But Brigida does sound... That does make more sense. Going back to her name pronunciation.
Understood. We'll focus on finding her. Please let the Intelligence Bureau know. If anything else like this happens, report it directly to me.
Roger. I hope Aika's all right.
We haven't seen her or talked to her directly since episode 4.
I'm sure she will be. She's strong enough to have returned from a Dark Falls possession.
Just like Euclida. Are you not seeing the commonalities here? This isn't a coincidence.
First Euclida, and now Aika?
We're sort of in the same boat, me and Matoi, but... Well... Not entirely, though, because we've been completely purified, not them.
Hey, I finally got through. Sorry to interrupt. Got a minute?
Yeah, them not so much. Tell me you've got good news, man. Come on.
Not a damn thing, unfortunately. But it looks like you already knew that.
Yeah.
I just got word that we've lost contact with one of our ether users here on Earth.
Who was it?
An ether user? Is it Hitsugi? Cory?
No one you've met, Sierra. Her name's Rina Izumi. You don't know anything about it, do you?
Did we meet her? Or is this someone we've never met either?
Rina Izumi? Kasra had a report about her. Didn't she become a vessel on Earth for Apprentice?
Yeah, definitely someone we never met then.
I'm sorry, Enga, but we haven't seen any sign of her.
Someone who was a vessel for Apprentice. So there you go, yeah, the common thread. Someone who was possessed by Dark Falls, or some version of Dark Falls. Did they say... Oh my god, I wish I remembered more details from Aika's story. She said Matoi managed to save her before she was fully possessed by Dark Falls, but she didn't say which one it was, did she? Was it also Apprentice? Like, were they trying to reseal Apprentice when she was trying to, like, break out in that desert thing? I can't remember the story now, shit.
We'll start looking right away.
Maybe it was.
Can you put together a search on Earth?
Yeah, maybe that's the real common thread. It was Dark Falls Apprentice that almost took over Aika as well. But the incident with Aika took place off screen when we were still in cryogenic stasis. Because Matoi woke up months before us. I remember that.
Way ahead of you there. I have a feeling this is gonna take a dark turn.
You don't say. It already has.
So that brings the tally of the missing to 4. Euclita, Aurora, Aika, and this Earthling, Rina Izumi.
Aurora was the photoner that turned into Apprentice the first time, too. I mean, if Euclida gets kidnapped, Aurora gets kidnapped too, because they're one and the same, basically. They kind of coexist in the same body, almost. The weird thing they got going.
Are you seeing the pattern here?
Yeah. They were Apprentices' vessels.
Exactly. All of Apprentice's former hosts have suddenly gone missing.
All at the same time.
But there's been no sign of activity on Lilliput. The Apprentice we know seems to be under control.
That's gotta be the one from the Akashic Records.
Which means things might not be so quiet on Omega after all.
Right, I forget they call it Omega. The planet.
I think this is the first time events
you
on
can call it
Omega have interfered so directly with this world.
Yeah?
Guardian, Sierra, keep your wits about you down there.
Oh, things got very interesting suddenly. Divine drama.
Otherworldly visitors like the Guardian? No, I've heard nothing of the sort. Have you, Verena?
I can only say with confidence that I've heard no such reports from within our borders, Your Highness.
Interesting.
Well, this demands our attention. Send word to make doubly sure.
Beg pardon, Your Highness! Soldier, where's your sense of decorum?
You bastard!
Apologies, Lord Verona, but it's urgent. You ought to see...
Move your rusty armor aside, fool! I'll do the talking here!
She actually came all the way here!
Surprise, motherfucker!
Who dares?
If you knew, boy, you'd shut your mouth before you say something you'll regret!
Holy shit!
You son of a...
You must be Harriet, the Ice Queen of Coento.
She just barges in like she owns the place.
Here I was, nervous to meet you. But you're just a regular girl, aren't you? And you! You must be this guardian people can't stop yapping about.
Me? Maybe.
I demand to know how you plan to fix the mess you've made out of my country! Well?
Lady, I don't even know you or what's happening in your country.
You son of a...
How I plan to do what now? No, I'm just gonna say, wait, what's going on?
Please, let's just all take a deep breath and calm down. May we ask who you are first?
Ugh! What a gallery of ignoramuses! Well, scrape the
So
wax
that's how you
from your
pronounce that.
foolish ears and listen up!
Alright.
You stand in the presence of Margareta, the one and only divine queen of Epic!
Dylan!
You're the divine queen, Margareta?
Bitch.
Apparently.
So, basically the biggest authority in all of Epic.
Now you understand. Very good. I'll just bask in your reverence now.
Bruh.
But why would such a revered figure come all the way to the capital of Coento without a single escort?
Damn.
Well, you see... It's all your guardian's fault! Every last bit of it!
What?
What the fuck?
What the fuck?
What is my fault? I'm so lost.
Well, essentially, it's not fair! Why does Coento get a sword maiden and a guardian? Why can't Epic have a guardian?
Well, now she just sounds like a child throwing a tantrum over zero world problems, essentially.
So all we did was try and conjure up a guardian of our own, and then...
Oh god, what happened? Oh my god, is this what happened to the apprentices?
We snared 4 people from another world
Yep,
like
there
the
it is.
Guardian. But they were a bit scary, and I may have lost control of Epic.
Jesus Christ.
Lost control? What in the world happened that someone could seize control of your land?
Seriously, what did you do?
Look, I'm as shocked as you are. More, probably. It was all I could do to evacuate the people to safety. Before I knew it, they were scattered, and we'd been overtaken. I had to flee here.
Hi, Alucard. Still in the SMH.
Wait, 4 of them? Don't tell me.
Yeah. Yeah, I jumped to that conclusion too, Zira.
You Cuento folk invented conjuration in the first place, didn't you? I'd love to hear how you plan to take responsibility.
For the mess you created on your own?
Beg your pardon, Lady Margareta, but I need to know. Did you use ephemera at any point?
Ephemera? Those off-putting weeds? What would I sully my fingers with them for? Though I suppose those terrors we conjured may have used them.
Oh god.
Wait, that's right! People from Cuento are out to wipe out those weeds, aren't you? When my country gets back to normal, I'll sign your ephemera be gone pact. How's that?
I'm not entirely sure I gather what you're asking, Lady Margareta.
Someone just do something! Anything!
What shall we do, Your Highness?
I suppose if ephemera are involved, we must give this our full attention. Not to mention the fact that the Queen's state is dispiriting.
Dispiriting, yeah, she's trying to be nice. Yeah, even he's just like, yeah.
Guardian, Sierra, I'll go and see what's happening in Epic for myself. Would you please accompany me?
Of course we will. It seems like this involves us too, after all.
Hmm? Here we go. Toward an endless sea of scorching sands. We're jumping right into the thick of it.
With Divine Queen Margareta leading the way, the Guardian and Harriet set off for the western land of Epic. Nowhere in the border fortress, nor in any villages, were they met with citizens of Epic. They found only signs of a hasty evacuation. Though the people's swift flight spared them from any great harm, Margareta lamented the cruel reality that had forced them to abandon their homes.
Yeah, that's never easy.
If they could strike the root of the problem, they could eliminate it once and for all, she reasoned. They ventured on until beyond another silent village, they found the desolate expanse of the desert. The Guardian and their party pushed ahead with their advance, seeking the 4 mysterious fiends who had usurped Epic from its queen.
So this is the desert of Epic. It's bleak, isn't it?
I mean, it is a desert.
Epic began as a realm where the devout gathered. Perhaps the land's unforgiving nature is precisely why.
Exactly. Our ancestors settled here to form a place for strict religious practice. And as people gathered, towns formed, then a country. Behold the divine land of Epic, the realm at the edge of grace. And who should sit at its peak but I, the divine Queen Margareta?
There's the intro I was looking for.
Somehow I get the feeling you and
They always
Grace
do that.
aren't too well acquainted.
Silence! Fairy!
Son of a bitch!
Okay, Jesus.
I see no sign of any Castrum Demonica.
What I meant by that, by the way, is that every time a new female character is added, at some point in the story, they will give themselves some kind of proper introduction like that, and the camera zooms out just enough to give you that perfect model pose with them actually posing. We saw it with Harriet when we first met her. They do it every time. I was like, there it is. They always do it. They always They would give you that Kodak moment. For anybody who remembers that shit. Yeah, Alucard gets it. They give you that one moment where they'll pose for you after they introduce themselves, so then you take a screenshot. Oh, there it is.
Why would we need those big, dangerous things anywhere but the border? No one would try to invade us anyway.
Well, that we have a proper ebook for this now, too. The SMH.
And besides, we'd just be wasting the thin little strip of precious, useful land we've already got. Only an absolute nincompoop or a country as rich in mana and resources as Cuento would go around conjuring those things willy-nilly.
She makes a good point. Yeah, we saw it with Zierra too a couple times actually. Especially when we first met her though.
Interesting choice of words. Is Cuento truly rich, I wonder?
I mean, when you look at the resources just by looking at the land compared to this, you could argue that. But there's different kinds of resources, so it's not necessarily always true.
True. Our land has blessed us with abundant resources and mana. But surely the people's hearts need more than that.
Of course. Community.
You naive little thing. If a queen cannot be proud, who will? Do you enjoy demoralizing your own people?
A sense of community, a sense of belonging, friendship, family, all that stuff.
Take a look around. Do you think I don't know what a dry, barren, poor land epic really is? You're rich only in sand and woe. But that's why I give the people something to aspire to. I conduct myself with pride and beauty.
Hey, if it works.
If they think, how I long to be like her, then my duty is done. Nothing drives a person like yearning for more.
Okay.
Does no one resent you for it?
I do have to wonder that myself, actually. That is a dangerous incentive.
You simpleton. Who can be queen if they spend their time afraid of stirring jealousy?
So she doesn't care, basically.
Well, I'll admit, I do get frightened by the idea. But it's out of my control, so I can't waste my time worrying about it.
No, it's not. You could not be a pompous asshole with a hierarchy. That'll solve it. It isn't actually in your control, but go ahead.
I am queen, and the pride of my people. That much is set in stone. What good is it to worry about what every last little one of my subjects thinks?
Oh my god. They're in trouble if this is their
I guess
leader.
only someone this arrogant could go and conjure 4 entire people to wreck their country.
Exactly, Zierra. Thank you. Yeah, holy shit. She's got a lot to learn about how to actually lead a country.
I said silence, Barry! If a queen can't show her pride, who can? You there! Wouldn't you agree?
What the fuck?
What's that?
Surprise, motherfucker!
That was actually an accident, but it kind of fit.
Thank you. But what was that? Where did it come from?
I don't know. It looked like it came out of nowhere.
The ground's shaking. Yeah, when I did this, that was a complete accident. My finger slipped. But it actually,
It's a cast from Demonica, and supernaturals are popping up along with it.
So I cut off the sound right as he died.
Spring up with no conjurers around.
How could it spring up with no conjures around? I've got this. Same thing as telling everybody to fall back. I'll take care of this shit. Hey, nobody argue. Alright. Oh fuck, I didn't feed the mag. Shit. Well, it's gonna have to wait now.
Emergency code.
What did she say? Preparing to summon Buster Rams, eliminate the enemies in front of the castle gates. Okay, same as before. Harriet said we shall guard the Buster Towers. Guardians, please focus your efforts on destroying the Castle Demonica. Guardians, plural. Was there a time when you could do this? Jesus. Was there a time you could do this, like, maybe they're just using dialogue they would normally say in, like, the multiplayer versions. That's probably why. shit. Caster Mnemonica is chained. Something's not quite right. Be careful. Fucking pissed. Summoning of Buster M's complete. There they are. Hey, this is a lot quicker than they used to be. It's because it's not traditional Buster quests. It's like story mode versions of them that go a little bit... They're a little bit more streamlined, obviously. Heating catapult activation confirmed. Alright, I don't know what to do here. What's up, asshole? Damn it, I was hoping to break that before he, you know. Get destroyed. Caster Mnemonica has been annihilated. Total victory is ours.
Son of a bitch.
Out of nowhere.
Why did we have to get forced into battle here? Look, the ground's a complete mess.
Really?
Maggie?
It's a sandy-ass desert. It's always a mess. It's always shifting around.
Excuse me? Maggie? You will address the Divine Queen of Epic by her full name! You bastard! Now what do you want?
You're sure that Castrum Demonica wasn't already set up here?
Of course not. Like I said, we only have those things on the border. We can't afford to have them taking up our land.
So that would mean it was just conjured on the spot, right?
Seemingly, like right now, yeah.
You Cuento folk ought to know more about it than me. Just whipping up one without a conjurer around hardly seems like fair play.
Indeed. We have no such technique in Cuento either. Moreover, that castrum just now was odd.
It didn't seem conjured. Yeah, it appeared out of nowhere.
It was suddenly just there, and it didn't give off any signal at all. Conjuration gives off different readings.
Well.
So it wasn't conjured, and it wasn't set up in advance. Then just how did it appear here?
Oh, enough! However this happened, those four villains are obviously at fault. How dare they treat my realm like some plaything? If you want a problem gone, you take it out by the roots. Don't you agree, Queen of Cuento? It's time to reclaim my land! Quickly!
He's on a mission now.
Right. That's some high and mighty talk for someone who's been standing around doing nothing.
Oh, shit!
If a divine queen doesn't have license to act high and mighty, who does?
Okay, at least he took it that way. Jesus Christ. I love that Sierra doesn't hold back.
Acting high and mighty is the most important job of a monarch. Remember that, Queen of Cuento.
Sure. That's the most important thing to do.
Yes, I'll remember.
And Harriet just eats it up.
I'm gonna be really disappointed if Harriet comes out of this acting like Maggie.
Yeah, I know. I know, Zira, exactly. That's gonna be horrible. Maggie's a bad influence. She's becoming the bad influence friend for Harriet. Which we established earlier. She's 17. She's still young enough to be impressionable. Harriet, I mean. So it's like, East Fortress Apprentice. Huh. Game spoiling itself even just in the titles. Alright. Right into another quest battle.
Suddenly, it appeared Epic was overrun with Castrum Demonicus, conjured by unknown. Though the populace had fled, they would have no homes or livelihoods to return to if the devilish creations continued to wreak havoc. The Guardians party forged their way deeper into the Divine Land, defeating the Castrum Demonicus as they went. Their targets, the 4 beings ruling over the newly quartered Epic, from fortresses in the north, south, east, and west. As they drew near the eastern fortress, a mighty force gathered to prepare for their arrival. The Guardian pushed on towards this unwelcome meeting, unaware that fate had an unpleasant trick lying yet in store.
Look! That's her! She's one of the 4 villains!
It's Aika.
So the Guardian appears, at last.
Kill, 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 kill.
No, Harapi too! And all Leon can say is, wow.
Wow is right.
Speechless in the face of my overwhelming might, I see.
Not exactly that,
I
but
think we're just completely baffled.
yeah.
There's no need to fear, Guardian. Rather, you should join me. I would welcome you. Miss Matoy has spoken at length of your skill. To a frankly tiresome degree, I must admit.
She's getting tired of hearing Matoy simp over me. Okay. I didn't realize you guys were chatting that much. I'm sorry.
Wait! What's going on? How come this Aika is mixing things about Oracle into the conversation?
Because it's her.
Aika's aura
It's the same
is still
one.
there, but there's also a Dark Falls-like presence.
Whoever this person is and wherever she comes from, she's most certainly under the influence of ephemera. Don't be hoodwinked by her words.
I can tell.
It seems our negotiations have failed. A pity. If I can't have your allegiance, I suppose I'll have your life.
Not a bad look. The black outfit with the white hair. That's the Rappy though. It's pissed.
Enough prattling, usurper! You think I'll let you get away with running roughshod over the divine land of Epic?
She's angry now.
A little heavy on the theatrics there, Maggie.
You haven't picked up on it? That's the point.
Come on! Haven't you always wanted to act just once like you're in a real epic tale?
She's
You,
made it pretty obvious that's what
so-called
she wants to do
ruler
now.
of this land. Why would the one who conjured us here now stand on the opposing side? Is this behavior not what you wanted when you summoned us, the apprentice emissaries?
You wanted villains to take down, so that you could create a story of yourself and the Guardian taking down those villains. They're doing exactly what you asked for. Yeah.
What I want is for the Guardian to flatten you so badly, you'll have to be scraped from the floors of this fortress!
Hang on! Let's not breeze by that very important point. Are they here to grant your wishes, Maggie?
Look, I'll explain everything later.
Sure.
If we don't take her out right now, we won't have a later.
Then try your hand against the
Look at this
apprentice
dude.
emissary, Aika. The misunderstood.
Aika the misunderstood. And there's the intro. There it is. Every time.
It was not my choice, but it will do. Go forth, servant. Show them your true form.
Kill, 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 kill. Kill, kill.
Oh, that's where they come from. Okay. I think in the Rainbow Tokyo bonus key, I've seen the dark colored rappies like this. I was like, where the hell? Because I've never seen them anywhere else. I've only seen the yellow ones, you know? When you see the true nature of my servant, none of you will stand against me. I will do everything in my power to, what? To crush you.
Code Q.
Well. Dark Emperor Rappy.
Completed.
Your eyes deceive you and your disdain will get you an invitation to certain doom, so what will you do? And then she's shocked we won.
Q, Q, Q!
Well, you haven't disappointed me, Guardian. You're even more powerful than Miss Matoy said so very many times. But alas for you, I am but a false vessel. Nothing next to my fellow emissaries. The brighter a light burns, the deeper the shadow it casts.
Quoting
In
Kingdom
the
Hearts.
end, you may wish you had fallen here.
They really are just playing out an epic story for her.
Save your breath.
For Margareta.
No matter what vicious villains you cast our way, I will never abandon my country.
Look at it, she's eating it up. That's exactly what she
my
wanted.
Companions, let's move on to the next foe for the freedom of Epic.
Colon mags. I'm gonna go with that one.
I think you said something about an explanation, Maggie?
Yeah, we're waiting on that.
Well, hear me out. We've all heard those stories where a really cool queen frees her country from awful villains and saves the day, haven't we?
Yeah.
I thought it'd be nice to create this grand tale of me and the Guardian saving Epic. Our god always gets credit for solving everything. So I was told, why not conjure up the Guardian and make it all happen? It sounded like a pretty neat idea.
You were told?
On paper.
By whom? This priest who gave me a lot of good advice. But the second these 4 villains appeared, he up and ran away.
I doubt it.
Who's ready to forget this and leave?
What? No! We can't simply abandon Epic!
Whatever the cause,
Zara's had
Ephemera's
enough.
influence clearly plagues this land. And how could we leave the people to such a dire fate?
Zara's over the whole thing.
And I deeply regret what I've done. Deeply and painfully. I thought having a legend or hero would help cheer up my people. But what good are legends when your dinner plate is empty?
Oh, it's like she's starting to get it.
What a fool I was to even think that way. Shameful, I admit it. So please, help me fix it. I'm begging you.
Please stand up straight, Lady Margareta. I understand how you feel all too well. Your only mistake was the way you went about your goal. And when you make a mistake, all you can do is try to fix it. Wouldn't you agree, Guardian?
Of course. She went about things the wrong way. She was trying to inspire her people. And it backfired horribly. Although it was probably to the delight of that one guy who suggested it to her, though. I doubt he actually ran away. It seemed more like he wanted this to happen. Fine if you say so. You could be like Zara and just be like, fuck this bitch, I'm going home, man. Like, you know, or basically begrudgingly being like, fine, you know, I'll help, I guess. No, I'm not gonna be like that. You certainly can't abandon your people.
You're right. We can't really turn our backs when the profound darkness is involved.
Yeah.
And Maggie seems genuinely sorry.
Also, we have to rescue Aika and the others.
Oh, Queen Harriet!
Which is kind of what you're doing right now, a little bit, low-key.
I think it's a little late and deeply ironic for you to say that.
Yeah.
But with this pair of
Took the words out
softies
of my
in
mouth.
charge, I suppose that's that.
Yeah. She got us, hook, line, and sinker. We're stuck, helping her ass out now. Helping her clean up her mess. One haunting nightmare. This is a sub-story. 27th of November, 1000 hours.
Oh, Aika!
Dylan!
She's back.
Hello. I'm told I gave you two a great deal of trouble. My apologies.
Ah, it's all good.
Oh, don't worry about it. You got dragged into it unwillingly in the first place. Are you okay?
That's the bigger question. Yeah, are you feeling alright after that?
I have undergone a medical checkup and received a clean bill of health.
Okay.
I just have this lingering feeling of having been trapped in a long nightmare.
I mean, you kind of sort of were. You and your little rappy buddy.
Cute, cute, cute.
See? Feels the same way.
The shame I felt over what happened in that dream makes me relieved to not remember what actually happened.
Oh god, I'm afraid your dream was probably pretty accurate.
And if I did remember, I wouldn't want to discuss it, much less ever experience it again.
Cute! You know what? Forgetting all about it sounds great. You didn't do anything wrong.
Zierra's too nice. She's like, yeah, you know what? That's perfect, actually. We're not going to tell you at all.
Wait, how much do you two know about what happened?
Oh, you know, everything. Oh god, alas for you, I am but a false vessel.
Why? Why does that sound so familiar?
She's like,
And
oh
why
shit.
does my face flush just from hearing it?
Fuck! She's so embarrassed. Yeah. I think we got something else. I'm sorry, Aika. I had to tease you a little bit. Just a little. I mean, she is another waifu, after all. But I don't... Wait. I don't think I've actually checked the list thoroughly. I'm pretty sure you can't take her along on, like... Yeah, she doesn't fight. You can't take her along on, you know, in your party as an ally. Euclida's close enough, though. Oh god, she's never gonna live it down either after this is over. North Fortress. Let me feed the fucking mag. We're going from one quest battle to another. I gotta, you know. Oh, hey. Clearing toward an endless sea of scorching sands. 50 star gems, I'll take that. Yoink. East Fortress Apprentice. What's this? Looks like a pair of wings. I think I've seen those before. Back Phobos Coup. Pretty sure they've made like an actual cosmetic out of those. That's a piece of armor, but you know. Anyway, gotta feed this guy. Be able to feed him weapons later. Because I'm not overpowered enough. Alright. Ooh, rising weapons badges. Looking forward to that. Kinda need those a little bit. Not that badly anymore, but a little. Alright. Get on with it. North Fortress. Kick some ass. I like that this chapter is very action-packed so far.
Shuddering to see a friend brought so low. The Guardian defeated Aika the Misunderstood, the
I'll
first
say.
of the apprentice emissaries. With this accomplished, the journey continued.
They got us going
The
from
party
one quest spell
forged
to another.
on to the northern fortress and its waiting emissary, routing Castrum Demonicas along the way. But despite the success, their footsteps fell heavily. More than even the might of the foes awaiting them, they dreaded the sight of another friend, reduced to a dark vessel. They were no strangers to war and bloodshed, but no blade is as heavy as one raised against a friend.
Of course. Oh, this is probably gonna be Euclida. Right?
Look who's here. Guess this means Aika's already fallen.
Not Euclida?
Well,
Just the Earthling?
congratulations on defeating the weakest of the four of us.
What's the
I'm
name of the
afraid
thing
you'll
again?
find me a notch or two stronger than she was, to say the very least. Are you ready for a real fight this time? Now, take a good look at your tomb, and at me, your Undertaker, the apprentice emissary, Rena the Forsaken!
Yes! Now this is what I'm talking about! These crackling confrontations! A bit cliche, maybe, but they make your heart pound!
Well, I found a visual match. That's definitely Rina Izumi. The Earthling Enga said went missing.
And that's why we don't recognize her,
I
yeah.
just can't believe she's anywhere near this dumb in real life. This has to be Maggie's fault.
Go on, flaunt your strength all you like! But that strength is crippled by your arrogance!
She's getting everything she wants out of this.
Real strength lies in the bonds between friends! Your defeat was written from the moment you decided to face us all on your lonesome!
What makes you so sure I'm by myself? Do you think I lack companions? Well, you're dead wrong!
You suck! Ha! Just drop the posturing already! I know all about your companions! When you were summoned, I saw all three of them make for the door while you were still working up the courage to even talk to them!
Is that what happened?
Silence! Hold your lying tongue or I'll take it from you!
I think I've seen all I can take. We'd be doing Rena a favor by beating her as fast as we can.
She'll probably agree after this is over, yo.
Defeat me? A fine delusion. You'll die regretting that you ever provoked me!
Holy shit. Timing. Holy shit, she's got a mech. Leon's like, bruh.
Too slow!
More of this superhero shit.
Suppose I was the one with more to learn.
You were the one that was too slow.
No! Not Sorrow! Please, don't take my imaginary friend from me.
That was kind of perfect, wasn't it? Too slow, and then I literally outpaced him. Hit him first.
You may have been strong, but that strength is founded in all the wrong reasons.
Wrong reasons? You mean, was I wrong to try and escape into a virtual world?
Now it's getting too real. Getting too real, isn't it? We all make that. Sometimes it's a mistake, but sometimes, you know, we all need a little break from reality once in a while, you know? It's okay. I understand.
True strength isn't the kind you seek to defeat someone. It's what you seek to protect them.
Okay, yeah. She's cooking. She's cooking.
You only believed you'd grown strong because you'd been fighting so long on your own.
Your words carry the sting of truth, as does the outcome of this battle. I see now the folly of my ways. At least, here at the end of things, my eyes are finally open. Thank you, Guardian.
Of course. I was waiting for
The
that.
next time I'm summoned,
I'll be brave and call out to my friend.
Oh, well, there she goes.
Even if she were summoned again, she wouldn't remember a thing.
You'd be surprised.
I think it'd be a lot worse if she did remember.
And we already know she will.
Guardian? I really don't know what to make of what they've been saying. Do you?
You're better off not knowing.
Oh, come on! What's more touching than coming to an understanding with your defeated foe?
Because you're making it incredibly cheesy for your own amusement.
Says the one who didn't do any of the defeating.
And that too.
I could definitely had it bad, but I'm sure this was really tough on Rena, too.
Yeah. We never even met her before. At least I don't remember her. If we did, she certainly wasn't wearing that outfit before, or I would have remembered her. Blissful ignorance. Okay, we're gonna see her back in her normal form, so maybe this will jog my memory. If we did meet her. I remember though. December 1st! 10 a.m. We're just going right through fall.
Incoming transmission from Anga? Hello, Sierra here. To what do we owe the pleasure, Inga?
Hey, Sierra. Oh, and you're here too. Perfect.
Dylan!
What's up, dude?
I got some good news, for once. Rena Izumi's been found.
Of course.
Her memories of the whole episode are fuzzy, but she's not hurt. Doing kind of surprisingly well, actually.
Oh, maybe she actually enjoyed it.
She wants to talk to the two of you. Mind if I put her through?
Yeah, maybe she actually enjoyed the little getaway. Escaping into a virtual world, it's not too different from what she actually did.
Oh, of course not. She knows about ARCs already, from what I gather, so that should be fine.
I owe you big time, Sierra. Here she is.
Hello. It's me, Rena Izumi. I just wanted to apologize for everything.
Yeah, she's definitely wearing something completely different, and no, I don't recognize her. I don't think we ever did actually meet her.
Oh, that's very sweet of you. Thank you, Rena.
Yeah.
I can't remember what happened all that well. Could you fill me in? I didn't do anything really terrible, did I?
No.
Well, terrible is subjective.
Yeah.
Do you have a general sense of what happened?
Jesus Christ.
Well, somewhat. Just a sense that I said some very revealing, pretty embarrassing things.
You said something very revealing? More like you wore something very revealing, you know?
He's pulling his cock out!
Uh-huh. Yes. Well, that part's real.
Wait, so you do know? Please tell me.
What the fuck?
What exactly did I say?
Something about all on your lonesome.
Forsaken. Lonesome. Oh no, it's starting to come back to me.
No, don't think too hard about it. You only just got back from having disappeared.
Oh, now she's pinning her.
Just take it easy for now. Don't try and remember. And give your body and mind some rest. Especially your mind.
Well, I won't be able to rest my mind now.
You're gonna die of embarrassment. I'm sorry, Rena. It wasn't your fault. The Apprentice in the South. Well, this won't be as straightforward. Not just another quest battle. Alright, we got time for one more.
With Rena the Forsaken gone, the Guardians party had bested 2 apprentice emissaries and reclaimed half of Epic. They
It's
marched
Rita and Aurora.
onward, all too aware that 2 more of their friends lay ahead of them in wait.
Yeah, Euclid and Aurora are the only ones
What
left.
strength would they wield? And more chillingly, what evil had crept over them? The Guardians' fears were twofold as the party pressed on toward the South Fortress. Awaiting them was a fiend so changed as to defy recognition as the friend they had once known.
This narrator is so dramatic and makes things sound so bleak and dire, but yet this whole thing is a fucking comedy.
I suppose I ought to compliment you for making it this far.
There she is.
This
The
one's
waifu.
an entire world apart from the 2 we've faced so far.
Huh. Don't insult me by naming me in the same breath as those other emissaries. They're mere trainees compared to me.
She would say that, yeah.
Can you hear the wind singing? It sings the lonesome dirge of your funeral.
Now this is just cruel. Can you imagine what Offen would say if he saw this?
Offen?
Uh-oh.
My head!
Wait, look at her! Could it be she's merely being used as a puppet?
You haven't figured that out yet?
Gee, I don't know, Maggie. Do we know anyone who maybe wished for that to happen?
Look on her face!
Oh my, Rita.
Oh shit!
Seems like you're struggling just a tad behind all that tough talk.
Okay, so they're together.
Be quiet! Why in the world are you even here, Apprentice Emissary Aurora the Timid?
Hell of a title.
Come
Timid.
on now. Is that any way to talk to your fellow emissary? Euclita the Obstinate?
This is how they intro themselves, huh? Okay.
I just thought I'd stop by and give you a hand, since our friends here have probably had just about enough.
Are you all just down for anything that falls in your laps?
Zero can't handle this shit.
Having me on your side
dying of
is as
cringe.
good as having 100 of anyone else. Let's wipe the floor with them, Euclita.
Way ahead of you.
Oh shit.
Fusion. Science, Aurora.
Now she's got a cosmogenic arm?
She always had
We
it.
can dissect how weird this is later. Here she comes.
Oh shit. Get back, all of you! I got this. We got Matrix battles now. Let's go. Oh shit! We got gun kata. This is fucking
Well, I
awesome, dude.
expected no less from the one who took down the 2 other apprentice emissaries. But I doubt you expected this!
Surprise, motherfucker.
Holy shit.
What's going on? That hurt so much. Is this actually happening? I could have sworn this was just a really weird dream.
What are you doing, Aurora? This is absolutely not the time. Get back into weapon form.
But that really, really hurt. Wait. Oh, jeez, Euclita? Did you get turned into a Dark Falls again?
What do you think, chump?
Wait, how did Aurora turn back to normal? Could your power have done this?
Barely.
Now try Euclita.
Oh, I gotta stab her or something. Or give her a bonk on the head.
What's happening?
Surprise, motherfucker.
Just a little
Where
tap.
is this? What are we doing here in some fortress? Aurora, what did you do this time?
It wasn't her fault.
What makes you think I did something? I thought I was just having some weird dream, and then all of a sudden I woke up in searing pain. Wait, if this isn't a dream, where could we possibly be?
I
I can't tell you how relieved I am to see you two back to normal.
Sierra, is that you? Why are you so small? And what do you mean, back to normal? Was something manipulating us?
It's a long story.
Oh, right. There's a lot of explaining to do.
Yeah.
Wait, so no more fighting? Did we persuade them to join us? Oh, rain on my parade, why don't you?
If you're hoping to fight, Maggie, we can certainly oblige.
Yeah.
Well, how nice to solve everything without bloodshed for once. And that they're back to their senses. What a peaceful resolution.
She's able to just
Who's
walk
this
away.
kid? She looks like an idiot.
Excuse me? How dare you impugn my intelligence? And of all things, you dare call me idiot, the name I hate most of all!
Wow. Impugn? Look at you, using hard words like a big girl.
Oh my god!
You talk down to, especially when you look barely out of swaddling clothes yourself, you little brat!
You son of a...
Oh, you've got some nerve calling the captivatingly, despairingly, inducingly beautiful Aurora a brat!
I cut from the same cloth.
Wanna know what it's like to fight a divine queen, brat?
They're the same person.
Ha! Well, take your divine pride and swallow it! You're in the presence of a goddess of beauty, an actual divine being!
The height of disrespect!
She'll do it again if you don't
Your
shut up.
bickering wouldn't be so grating if the two of you weren't just as bad as the other.
Yeah.
Look, I think we could all finally use a little explanation. What's going on?
Right. God, where do I even begin? I never realized till that moment that Aurora and her were basically, Margareta were basically the same person. I was like, wait a minute, they're both like obsessed over being revered for being like beautiful and prestigious and shit. They're the same exact kind of brat. That was perfect. That cutscene was fucking awesome, man. Like that right there illustrates the importance of having your character actually do something in cutscenes. Remember what I was talking about a few days ago with FF14's problem with the main character in cutscenes? This game and that game both allow your character to be any number of job classes you want. You can have every job class on one character, right? In both games. This game made the choice of, despite that, actually, and it's obviously controversial, but like forcing a certain job class on your character for cutscenes, even if you're not actually playing that class. As I've assumed has happened with the hero class in this respect. So that can break the immersion for some people because it's like, well, I never chose to play that class, right? So this is kind of like, you know, it feels weird to see my character doing things I don't actually envision them doing them because I'm not doing them myself when I play that character. You know, sure, like I can see that. But this is the positive side of that. This is the bright side, is seeing fight sequences like that, because FF14 took the safe route instead. And because of everything I just explained, they decided your character just does absolutely fucking nothing in cutscenes, even when it doesn't make sense for them to just sit there and do nothing. Or they make them do something off screen. So there's like a small handful of scenes in FF14 where your character does like fight, but it'll just show your character run off, and you'll hear them fight in the background while the camera will actually focus on another character instead, doing actual fighting and choreography like that, basically. Doing actual fight choreography. And then they switch back to your character with some dude just falling over and dying in front of you, and your character's just sitting there in targeting stance, essentially. It's very underwhelming, you know? You don't actually get to see your character do anything really cool. Thankfully, they've started changing that in like Post-Endwalker with Hildebrand quests, the comedy sketch quest series. But in the main story, they're finally gonna start changing that for that as well. Finally. And starting in like 7.4, patch 7, the next patch that's coming up in a few months, I guess. But it's like, that's not gonna change the fact that the first, what, 12? Yeah, the first 12 years worth of story is still gonna have your character doing nothing for most of it. And it kind of sucks because there's some pretty epic, important moments late in the story where it would just make it just feels so awkward that your character does literally almost nothing. It's so bad. I don't think they're ever gonna go back and fix those scenes either. They're not gonna do that. But yeah, so there's upsides and downsides to what both Phantasy Star and FF14 decided to do. But I think this is a net positive. I think having your character actually do shit, you know, actually having fight choreographies and cutscenes like that is definitely the net positive. And Square Enix finally came around to that. They realized that. That's why they're doing it now too. So yeah, I just got lucky in this case that I happened to really enjoy the hero job class. I had no idea it was going to be featured like this in this episode. Like it was going to be center stage basically, and being used in the cutscenes for your character. So for me, it's more immersive because my character's actually using the job class that I'm actually using when I play the character. It worked out for me. I got lucky basically. And yeah, that was pretty cool. That was literally like watching a fucking scene from The Matrix, man. They did the slow-mo a couple times, not too excessively, but the fight choreography itself like really reminded me of that. Low-key. It was like, you know, a little bit like The Matrix, but also, I mean, you could say like other animes, but I mean, a lot of animes after the 2000s were inspired by that movie in the first place, so it's kind of the same thing, really. So yeah, that was pretty cool. I like that. I like that they mixed it up, and instead of just making another quest battle, which I didn't mind, at least they were letting you actually, like, you know, play the game, fight some shit in the story instead of just being a constant cutscene simulator. That one was worth being a cutscene though. That was really cool. Seeing your character fight Euclida like that was actually pretty fucking awesome. That was pretty fucking cool. I'm sad there's no sub-story to talk about it afterwards though, but I guess we already got the resolution right there. You know, Euclida snapped out of it when I gave her the little bonk, which I'm sure Alucard and Peaches and a few others would like to do the same thing to me one day. Just a little bonk for all those screenshots I take of the waifus. But, you know, that's another issue altogether. Anyway, I think I'll watch this one just because it seems to be like a direct follow-up, and then I'll stop after this. Because technically I should have stopped already, but this seems to be like maybe the second half of the resolution there for that little fight. So I'll watch one more. Because it involves Euclida, Aurora, and everybody else, so. The Divine Squabble.
So all four of us former apprentice hosts were summoned here.
That's right.
Everything about this world is a little too hard to believe normally, but after what we've been through, how could we doubt it? Tell me about this arrogant child who summoned the four apprentice vessels.
Well, if you asked me before, I would have bet she was pretty strongly connected to Aurora in some way. Or maybe it was Aurora herself.
I mean, they're the same person, yeah.
An understandable misconception. I was the original apprentice, after all.
See?
But it should be pretty clear by now that that's not true. Lest you forget, I don't associate with idiots.
Oh god, here we go again.
Here you go again! How many times do I have to tell you that I am a queen and I command respect?
You bastard! Just can it, dummy! How else are you supposed to tell an idiot they're an idiot? They're too dumb to get it if you sugarcoat it!
Oh, shit!
Does she... That sounds like Patty's voice actress. Like from Patty and Tia? Oh, there they go again.
It's like watching someone write a mirror.
Yeah?
I suppose like repels like sometimes. Maybe they're both connected to Apprentice because they're similar after all.
How does that make you feel, Euclida?
Anyway, how are we supposed to get back to the Ark ship?
How does that make you feel?
Oh, good question. When we defeated the other two, it released them, and they returned to their original worlds without having to do anything.
What? So we have to let them beat us up? I don't know about you, but that's not really my cup of tea.
Interesting. Who was that again who once upon a time told me, the more it hurts, the closer I come to salvation?
Oh, she's turning it around on her.
Hush, Yukita! Why doesn't Queen Numbskull, who summoned us, do something to send us back?
How am I supposed to know how to send you back? I barely even understand how you were brought here in the first place.
You might not want to use your stupidity as a defense.
Oh my god.
All right, you two. Let's settle down.
Bullshit!
You were brought here using a summoning circle. We should be able to use the same circle to send you back.
Then we need to go to my palace. Let's get back right away. Oh, and I can finally recall the evacuation order.
Oh yeah. Allow her people to go back home. Alright, now that's a good stopping point. We'll come back with another quest battle. Lord of Epic, nestled in the God's embrace. Sounds epic. That's cheap, man. That's cheap comedy. Zero's already dying of cringe, and now I'm making my audience die of cringe. The karmic circle closes. I can't even talk. Alright, folks. That's all from me for now. So we're gonna wrap it up there, and I guess, you know, when we come back, now we know what we're doing. So we're going back to the palace. See how this whole thing ends. But yeah, I gotta go for now, so we'll leave it there. As always, thank y'all very much for watching. Thank you for SMHing as well. Alucard, I appreciate that. I got the... hold on. I got something for the outro, actually. Thank God I looked this up on Spotify. Hold on. Make sure it doesn't play a DMCA song. Was this? Well, that was almost the last one. Okay. I'll skip over those two, but okay, good. Had to make sure it wouldn't, the name? There it is. Add to queue. Give me 1 second, I have to mute for just a second. Not myself, just the audio on the... Skip. Skip. There we go. Alright, that took a little longer than I wanted it to set up, but there we go. So like I was saying, thank you all very much for watching. I appreciate the support across all platforms. We're gonna go out with the way we introed. I'll claim that later. I think it's only fitting that we send it out the way we came in, you know. Some people might already know where this is going, but it's fitting because Pizza Maid recently, for those who don't know, debuted a brand new emote on her channel, which has been featured here by Alucard a couple times already. It's the SMH emote, which I delightfully helped inspire with my shenanigans. And if you don't know what I mean by, you know, shenanigans, it should be kind of obvious. I mean, I have a certain taste, and I'm not the best at hiding it. I'm not exactly subtle. It manifests in the form of screenshot sounds. And in honor of that emote, we will go ahead and send it out with the behavior that inspired the emote's creation itself. You know. This. There you go. Bruh. Have a good night, everybody. I had to bring honor to the emote. And thank you for... It wasn't for me, it's for her channel, but still. Take it easy, everybody. Have a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening, good night. Take care, stay safe, and don't die. I'll see y'all next time. Take it away, Zara.
Look at this dude.